Hey guys, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com on a beautiful day. Just after Memorial Day weekend. I hope everybody had a safe Memorial Day weekend out on the water. And I got something out here for you today. I wanted to give you just kind of a walkthrough because it's a little bit tough to explain. It's a 1991 Bayliner Avanti. We're going to call it a project boat, but not anything dastardly in a sense. But what I'm going to do is just kind of walk through it and get into, um, just describing what I see so you guys can see. I have it running in HD as well as regular format, and this would probably be the easiest way to explain this vessel. Um, this is a third owner vessel that basically was a liveaboard up until about 4 years ago, until the seller took ill and put it on a trailer, and basically the vessel's been parked. The batteries have been kept charged, but the engine, just so you guys know, has not been cranked in about 4 years. There's a lot of good here, and obviously there's going to be some investment on your part. But the seller's motivated to get the boat moved because it's just going to continue to sit here. First and foremost, where a lot of your value right off the top is going to come from, this is an extremely heavy-duty 2007 tri-axle torsion trailer that has only been used 2 to 3 times. One to pick up the vessel and then put it in the water, and also then to take the boat out of the water and park it here. So I don't need to get into the value of the trailer alone, where you can get into almost 10 grand for the cost of that trailer new. So keep that in the back of your head. I've been through the tires. They're really, there's no dry rot. I just, it looks like oil-based hubs, and you just basically, we'd have to just double check a few things for transport. And I'm just going to kind of walk through it now. Once again, I'm not a surveyor, I'm not a mechanic. I just want to give you guys a visual of what I see. Obviously the exterior hull needs to be cleaned, and structurally that would be up to a surveyor if you so choose. And as we're walking through, you guys can see trim tabs. What works and what doesn't on the boat I couldn't tell you. And that is all part of the terminology project. You may get lucky and she cranks right up. Obviously I would pull the fuel out and do all of your due diligence in that type of situation. As far as the canvas goes, it's actually not in bad shape at all. There's going to be some tears and some rips that you guys are going to see on the interior, but it's actually all repairable. And we can kind of go from there. Just to give you guys a quick look at the lower unit, as you guys can see, I just want to show you, she has got some shell buildup in there for sure. The boat's going to take some work. Nobody's going to doubt that. Nobody's going to question it. But it's my job just to represent it as I see it. And as you guys just take a quick look through, I think she's going to make somebody a real nice boat. A good liveaboard. Let's just pop this open a little bit better. I don't want to tear anything more. And as we're just going to pop through, it is as you would expect, as you guys can see now. In fact, when I'm talking about the canvas itself, as you guys can see, it's actually just the stitching has come out. It's good quality. Most of this should clean up. I guess what I'm going to do first is make sure this GoPro's tilting down a little bit. Once again, a lot of factors unknown here, but also a lot of quality and a lot of good. As you guys can see, the upholstery is not in bad shape. You will have some rips and tears and stuff where you see it. You guys can see that all needs to be redone. Basically, the job here is for me to show you the boat, and you can visualize what your transformation would be. Personally, me, as far as the exterior of the hull, a cleaning, fresh bottom paint would make sense. And we're going to get into this. Excuse me for bouncing around. You got big block, freshwater cooled 7.4 V8 Mercruiser. You know, like I said, she hasn't been cranked in 4 years. So, you know, this is the kind of thing, if it's me and I'm tearing it down, I'm probably pulling this engine out and putting a fresh engine in and keeping the parts off of this, or attempt to crank it, which, you know, like you said, the boat ran fine. Due to a health reason, he just, you know, the boat came off the water. He cannot get on and off the vessel, and, you know, that's where we're at. So, you know, evaluate that as it may be. You know, this engine may be perfectly fine. My guess would be manifolds and risers would definitely be, you know, something to consider. But once again, we're also a freshwater cooled. You know, just so you guys can see, there's the tank. I do not know a lot about this vessel. In fact, this 31 Bayliner Avanti is the first one I've been on. But, you know, she deserves representation like every other vessel out there. Let's see if we can pop up. See if I can pop up so you guys can see up in here. Down there. Yeah, I mean, I think a good cleaning and some work, and she'll be a real nice vessel. And in fact, you know, you do start to have a little bit of mold buildup in here, but in the interior of the cabin is definitely has a lot of great qualities. And as you guys can see, you know, it's going to need some work, some cleaning. But, you know, this vessel is definitely repairable and clearly savable, and would be a nice liveaboard for somebody. You know, you'll probably put 10, 15, 20 grand into this boat at most. You know, and a lot of elbow grease. But it has all the amenities and the qualities that you can get into a project boat. You know, the vessel is not being listed. I don't know what's going on here with this flooring. I can't tell if that was from the tables or whatnot, but definitely some cleaning. It's really not that bad in here. It looks good. It just needs, you know, I mean, it just hasn't gotten attention for years. And considering that, I've been on boats that have been sitting for 4 or 5 years and are nothing. Just, you know, they look like they've been sitting for 10 or 20 years. You know, and there's the head. So anyway, that's where we're at. Project Bayliner Avanti, a lot of factors unknown, but a lot of great qualities. And you know, all we're asking is if somebody is interested in taking on this project, you have for what the price of the boat's being asked for. We're just trying to evaluate, you know, value off of different marine appraisal guides. And you know, in the trailer alone, I mean, I could pull that trailer out right now and get 8 grand for it. So, you know, you're not really too far off as far as for the boat. So anyway, Rob out here, and ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, just giving you guys a walkthrough. There really isn't much more to see other than what we've shown you, what I've shown you. And I think that, you know, if this is a project somebody would like to take on, then so be it. Now, in addition, as I've already gotten, the trailer is not for sale without the boat. Please do not ask. It's not going to happen. And, you know, at worst, if you want to tear it down, you're more than welcome to do that as well. So anyway, Rob out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com with this 31-foot Bayliner Avanti. A lot of good qualities. Also going to need a lot of work. Rob out here signing off. Wishing you guys a great and safe boating day. If you have any other questions, I'll try my best to help you out. Have a great day.